Two households, both alike in dignity, through foul Corona where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventures piteous overthrows do with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove. It's now the 2-hour traffic of our stage. The which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
No. Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir. Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel? Sir, no, sir.
If you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good as men as you.
No better.
Well, sir, stay better. Here comes one of your master skinsmen.
Heart fools, put up your swords, you know not what you do.
What? Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio. Look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Manage it to part these men with me.
What? And talk of peace. I hate the world, as I hate all Montagues. And thee, avec thee, coward. You want to go? You want to go?
Yeah.
Come on, there's no need to be
you
like
heard
that.
him.
No.
What are you
Please
gonna
stop
do?
arguing.
You're talking about
We need to be so
chivalry. You guys
stressed
don't
out,
need
guys.
to
Please stop
That's it.
shouting. I can't
Coward.
stand it.
Hey,
Stop.
clubs, bills and partisans, strike, beat them down. Down with the Capulets, down with the Capulets.
What did you say? How
Hold
dare
on a minute,
you?
guys, please.
So
Unless you get mad like that, surely.
and
You can't
insult.
lie. Can we just be friends, please? Just stop arguing,
Take that
please.
back.
What noise is this? I say, old Montague's come in spite of me.
Oh, villain Capulet! Hold me not! Let me go!
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, will they not hear? What ho, you men, you beasts! Quench the fire of your pernicious rays and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets and made Verona's ancient citizens cankered with peace to part your cankered hate. If you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay forfeit of the peace. For this time, all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me. Montague, come you this afternoon, once more on pain of death. All men depart.
Who set this ancient quarrel in your broach? Speak, nephew. Were you by when it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary and yours, close fighting. I drew to part them, and the instant came, the fiery Tybalt, as he breathed defiance into my ears, until the prince came, who parted either part.
Where's Romeo? Saw you him today? Quite glad I am he was not at this fray.
An hour before the worship's sun, early morning did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was made ware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning stew. Away from light steals far my home, my heavy sun. And private in his chamber pens himself, shuts up his windows and locks fair daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it, nor can I learn of him.
See where he comes, so please you, step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied.
Few moments later.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
The new struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours.
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favour where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in his view should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Why then, oh brawling love, oh loving hates, heavy lightness, feather of lead, bright smoke, cold, fire, sick health that is not what it is. This love feel I that feel no love in this. Dost thou not laugh?
No, because I'd rather weep.
Good heart at what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Why, such is love's transgression. Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut, I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He's some other where.
Tell me, in sadness, who is it that you love?
What should I groan and tell thee?
Groan? Why, no, but sadly, tell me who.
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman, and she's fair, I love.
Hath she sworn that she will still live in chaste?
She hath, and in that swearing makes huge ways. She has forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead to tell it now.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
Oh, pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.
Montague's bound as well as I. 'Tis not hard, I think, for those so old as we to keep the peace.
Of honourable reckoning are you both, and pity this, you lived at odds so long. But now, my lady, what say you to my suit?
My child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not seen change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she our happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made. The earth has swallowed all my hopes, but she's the hopeful lady of my earth. But rue her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agree within her scope of choice lies my consent and fair according voice. This night I shall hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest, such as I love, and you among the store. One more most welcome makes my number more.
Now, who calls? Oh, your mother.
Ma'am,
I'm here. What is your will?
Well, this is the matter. We must talk in secret. Thou must know my daughter's of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
She's not yet 14?
I'd lay 14 of my teeth, yet I have but 4. She is not yet 14, but come Lammersieve at night shall she be 14, that shall she marry. Oh, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now it is 11 years, and she was weaned. I never shall forget it. But my lady, you were then at Mantua, and since that time it is 11 years, for then the young lady could stand alone. She could waddle all about. Even the day before she'd broken her brow. And then my husband, oh, God be with his soul, took up the child, and by my holy dame, the pretty wretch ceased crying. I warrant, and I should live 1,000 years. I never should forget it.
Enough of this, I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Yes, madam, yes. Yet I cannot help but laugh, and yet I warrant the child had upon its head a bump as big as a young cockerel stone, a foulest knock, I tell you.
Still thou too, I pray thee, say I.
Well done. Oh, God mark thee to his grace. Thou was the prettiest babe that I had ever nursed, and might I live to see thee married once, I have my wish.
Mary, that Mary's the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream of.
Honor? Were not I thine only nurse? I would say thou hast the wisdom from thy teat.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. Thus then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady, a lady, such a man as all the world. Why, he's a man of wax, I tell you.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, faith, he is a flower. In faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast, read over the young Paris's face, and find with delight writ there with beauty spent, that in gold clasps locks in golden story, so shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him, making yourself no less.
No less. Nay, bigger. Woman grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris, love?
I'll look to like, if liking move.
Go, girl. Seek happy nights to happy days.
8:01 p.m.
Oh, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground. I cannot move.
Oh, you are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and then soar with them above a common bound.
I cannot bound a pitch above dull woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burden love, too great an oppression for such a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorns.
Well, if rough be love with you, then you be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and then you beat love down. What do I doth quote deformities, eh?
I dreamed a dream tonight.
Yeah, and so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed, asleep, while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see that Queen Mad hath been with you then.
Who is the lady?
She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone. And in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and they dream of love, of a courtier's knees that dream on curtsy straight, of a lady's lips who straight on kisses dream.
Sometimes he gallops over a courtier's nose, and then he dreams of smelling out soup. Sometimes she drives over a courtier's neck, and then he dreams of cutting foreign throats. This is she.
Peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
Who? I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is a thing as the air itself, and more inconstant than the wind.
This wind you talk of, it blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives some consequence, yet hanging in the stars shall bitterly begin with this night's revels and expire a life closed in my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But direct my sail on, lusty gentlemen.
Strike a drum.
Cheers.
Good evening, everyone.
I know, right?
I have no security.
I know. I'm so excited. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be good for you. It's gonna be good.
Welcome, gentlemen, ladies. You are most welcome. Come, musicians, play. Oh, it would be quite good if.
What kind of music is this? Like, the Capulets have
It's literally lit here. I just don't understand why she's here.
Deal with it. We're not here for music. Let's find some romance. It's fine.
There's something I want you to do.
Mercutio. Mercutio.
What? What?
What lady is that which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
Oh, I know not.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. I'll watch her place to stand, and touching hers, make bless my rude hand. Did my heart love till now, forswear its sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This, by his voice, should be a Montague. What dares he to scorn at our solemnity? Now, by the honor of my kin, to strike him down is not a sin.
Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Auntie, this is a Montague, our foe. A villain that had hither come in spite, to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain, Romeo.
Turn to thee, gentle coz, let him alone. I would not for the wealth of all the town here in my house do him disparagement. Therefore be patient. Take no note of him. It is my will.
It fits when such a villain is a guest. I will not endure him.
Shall be endured. Am I the master here, or you? Go to. You'll not endure him. God shall mend my soul. He'll make a mutiny among my guests.
Why, aunt? 'Tis a shame.
Go to. Go to. You're a saucy boy, so indeed. Be quiet or... For shame. I'll make you quiet. What? Cheerly, my heart. This is unbelievable.
I will withdraw. But this intrusion shall, now sim and sweet, convert to the gall.
If I profane by my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth rough touch with tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much. Which manly devotion shows in this? For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palm's kiss.
Who have not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
High pilgrim. Lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh then, this ain't let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while my prayers' effects I take. Thus from my lips by yours, my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from thy lips, oh trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
You'd kiss by the book.
Oh no. Oh Julia! Madam, your father, no, your mother craves a word.
Who is her mother?
Hey? Married bachelor. Our mother is the lady of the house.
He? A Capulet? Oh, my life is my foe's debt.
Away, begone. The sport is at the best.
Aye, so I fear the more is my unrest.
What's he that's going out the door?
Marry, that I think be young Mercutio.
Yeah. What's he that follows there? That would not dance?
I know not.
Go seek his name. He'd be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
Alright, his name is Romeo, Montague, Montague? My lady, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate? Too early seen unknown and known too late. Oh, prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
What's this? Anon. Come, let's away. The strangers all are gone.
3:28 a.m.
It's soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the eastern. Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art more fair than she. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? No matter, her eye discourses. Two of the fairest stars in all of heaven do entreat her eyes to sparkle in their spheres till they return.
I mean.
Oh, she speaks. Bright angels speak again. See how she leans her cheek upon that hand. Were I a glove upon her hand, I might touch that cheek.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or if thou will not, but be sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Should I speak at this or hear more?
It's thy name that's my enemy. Thou art thyself, though, not a Montague. What's a Montague? 'Tis not a hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name,
and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word, call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened in night? So stumblest upon my counsel.
By name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance. Yet I know that sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? If any of my kinsmen find thee here.
What love can do that theirs love attempt, therefore thy kinsmen are no threat to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee. I will not for the world if they saw thee here.
Let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death, prorogued wanting of thy love.
By whose direction foundst thou out this place?
By love, who I first did inquire to prompt. I lent him counsel, and he lent me eyes. I am no pilot, yet would thou were as far as the farthest sea, I would adventure for such merchandise.
Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. But if thou swearest, thou may prove false. Gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I'm too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so that thou will woo. But else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I'm too fond.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear that tipped silver all treetops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love...
Do not swear, although I join thee. I have no joy of this contract tonight. It's too rash, too sudden, too unadvised, too like the lightning which doth cease to be. Sweet, good night.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction can thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou did request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Would thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to give thee again. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, and my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear a noise. Dear love, adieu, and sweet Montague, be true. Stay but little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night. I am afeard for being a knight that all this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honourable, and thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow, by one that I'll procure to come to thee. Where and what time thou on the right, and all my fortunes at thy feet I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. Come anon. But if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee,
Juliet?
by and by I come, to cease thy suit and leave me to my grief.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worst to want thy light. Love goes toward love like schoolboys from their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Is this like, yeah, hey, Romeo, Romeo.
It is my soul that calls my name. How still the sweet sounds lover's tongue by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo.
My dear?
At what o'clock tomorrow should I send to thee?
At the hour of 9.
I'll not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. Or I forgot why I came back.
Oh, let me stand here till thou remember it.
To have thee, I shall forget. To have thee still stand there, knowing how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I'll have thee gone. But yet no further than a wanton's bird, who hops a little from her hand like a poor prisoner.
I would thee were my bird.
Sweet, so would I. And yet I would kill thee with much cherishing. Good night. Parting is such a sweet sorrow, that I must say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep, dwell upon thine eyes, and peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly father's tell, his help to crave and my hap to tell.
The next day.
Good morrow, father.
Benedicite, what early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
The last is true, the sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. What was thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my ghostly father? No, I forgot that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son. But where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee ere they ask it me again. I have been feasting with mine enemy. I bear no hatred, blessed man, for lo, my intercession likewise steads my foe.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet, with mine and hers as hers are set on mine. We met, we wooed, we exchanged vows, I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here! Is she whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall if there's no strength in men.
Thou kids me off for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
I badest me bury love.
Not in a grave, to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray thee, chide not, for she who I love now doth grace to grace, and love for love allow, the other did not so.
But come, young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
6.5 hours later.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen, but come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute brings me in her sight. Do that but close our hands with holy words, then let love devouring death do what he may. It is enough that I may call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder, which as they kiss, consume.
Good evening to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
As much to him, else is his thanks too much. But my true love has grown to such excess, I cannot sum up half my wealth.
Come with me, and we will make short work. For, by your leaves, you shall not stay alone till Holy Church and corporate 2 in 1.
Run the wild goose chase, was I there with you for the goose?
Thou was never with me for anything when thou was not there for the goose.
I will bite you by the ear for that jest.
Nay, good goose, bite not. Alas, I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot and the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Oh, thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and said, God, send me no need of thee.
Am I like such a fellow?
Oh, come now. Thou art as hot as a jack in thy mood as in any in Italy, and soon moved to be moody, and soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
I mean, with the two of thou, we should have none shortly, for one would surely kill the other, and yet you will tutor me for quarrelling?
And I was so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should buy thee fee simple of a life for an hour and a quarter. But by my head, here come the Capulets.
Oh, by my heel, I care not.
Gentlemen, good then, a word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us? Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you'll give me occasion.
But could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consorts with Romeo.
Oi, wait, whoa. Consort. Does thou make us minstrels? Here's my stick. Here's what shall make you dance.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place and reason coldly with your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze upon us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo, the hate I bear thee can afford no better turn than this. Thou heart will.
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee does much excuse thee appertaining rage. Therefore farewell, I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, and so, good Capulet, whose name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Oi, Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What holds thou have with me?
Oh, good king cat, nothing but one of your 9 lives. Make haste, lest mine be about your ears be out.
I am for you.
Then come, sir, your passado, All you have to do is get off your phone and face me like the man you are, or supposedly are. Come on, prove it to me. Prove to me how much manhood you truly got, eh? FBI, open up! FBI, open up! No. No. I'm hurt. The plague of both your houses, I'm hurt.
What? Are thou hurt?
I a scratch, 'tis a scratch. Married, 'tis enough.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not as deep as a well, nor as wide. Ask for me tomorrow. You shall find me a grave, man. FBI, open up! I warrant for this world. A plague of both your houses!
I thought all for the best.
Oh. I shall find the plague of both your houses. They've made worms eat of me. I have it. And soundly too. Your houses.
Let me attend to the good Mercutio.
My very friend hath got his mortal hurt in my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, who hath been my kinsman and our sweet Juliet.
Romeo, brave Mercutio's dead. Here comes a furious Tybalt back again.
Alive, triumphant, and Mercutio slain. How? Tybalt, Mercutio's soul is but a little above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou, wretched boy, that didst consort him here, shalt with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Welcome to the news at 8. Our top story tonight. Tybalt Capulet has received an overwhelming barrage of hate today after pictures of her partying during COVID-19 lockdowns have surfaced online. Some viewers may find the following images offensive. Tybalt had been tapped to take over as senior member of the Capulet family business, but these emerging accusations now leave her future uncertain. When asked for a comment on these images, her response was underwhelming.
I have made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment.
We contacted friends of Tybalt to hear their thoughts on the allegations.
Evil takes human form in Tybalt Capulet.
Don't be fooled. She may seem like your typical selfish, backstabbing hoe bag. But in reality, she's so much more worse than that.
I mean, she is a total queen bee. The star! But, mind you, she has no friends.
Tybalt Capulet? How do I even begin to explain Tybalt Capulet?
Tybalt Capulet is flawless.
She has 2 Fendi purses. And a Lexus.
I hear her left hook is copyrighted. I hear she does car commercials in Japan.
Her favorite movie is Fight Club.
One time, she met Leonardo DiCaprio on a plane.
He told her she was pretty.
What's with the accents with British?
Oh my god, Tia, why are you doing this? Oh my god.
One time, she punched me in the face. It was awesome.
And she always looks fierce. In fact, she literally killed a man in public last week.
Huh? What?
Make sure to include the hashtag #TybaltIsOver party when posting on social media. And that's our top story today. Thank you for tuning in. I've been Rosaline. Back to you, William.
Good night from her.
Romeo, away, begone! The citizens are up, and Tybalt slain. If thou art taken hence, begone, away!
Oh, I am Fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay? Romeo? Romeo?
Which way ran he that killed Mercutio? Tybalt, that murderer, which way ran he? There lies that Tybalt. Up, sir, go with me. I charge thee in the prince's name. Obey.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Noble prince, I can discover all. The unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man slain by young Romeo that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio. Now, who pays the price this dear blood doth owe?
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes but what the law should end.
And for that offence, immediately we do exile him hence. Therefore, let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour is his last.
Oh, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? Ay me, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
Well, a day. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, he's dead. We are undone, lady. He is gone. He's killed. He's dead.
Can heaven be so envious? What devil art thou that dost torment me thus?
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes. Tybalt. Oh, Tybalt. The best friend I ever had. Oh, courteous Tybalt. Honest gentlewoman. Tybalt is gone. And Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him.
God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. It did. Alas, the day it did. There is no trust, no faith, no honesty among men. All are perjured. Shame come to Romeo.
Blessed be thy tongue for such a wish. What a beast was I to chide at him.
Well, will you speak so well of him that killed your cousin?
Why shall I speak ill of him? That's my husband. Wherefore, villain, thou killed my cousin. Banished. That word banished. There's no end. There's no limit or measure or bound. That word's death. How words can that woe sound?
Hie to your chamber. I will find your Romeo to comfort you. Your Romeo will be here at night.
Find him. Give this ring to my true knight and bid him to come take his last farewell.
Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news?
I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom. A gentler judgment banished from his lips, not death, but banishment.
Banishment, be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, only purgatory, torture, hell itself.
Deadly sin, oh rude unthankfulness. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives, and every unworthy thing may look upon her, but not Romeo, he is banished. And yet thou sayest that exile is not death. Friar, the damned use that word in hell.
Fond madman, hear me but speak a word.
Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment.
Oh, then I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they, when wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not speak of that which thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I.
What's your will?
Holy Friar, please tell me, where is my lady's lord? Where is Romeo?
Speak so of Juliet. How is it with her? Where is she? How doth she? Does she think me an old murderer?
No, she says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps. And then on her bed falls again. And then Tybalt calls. And then on Romeo cries. And then down falls again.
What? Rouse thee, man. Thy Juliet is alive. A peck of blessing lights up upon thy back, but like a misbehaved and sullen wench, thou pout'st upon thy fortune and thy love. Go get thee to thy love, as was decreed. Ascend her chamber hence and comfort her. Stay thou not till the watch be set, for then thou can pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back.
My lord, I will tell my lady you will come. Here, sir, a ring she bid me give you, sir.
How my comfort is revived by this.
Go hence. Good night. And here stands all your state. Give me thy ear. Farewell. Good night.
Look you, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly, and so did I. Well, we were born to die.
There's times of woe before no time to woo. Madame, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I will, and know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight, she's mewed up to her heaviness. Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love, and bid her mark you me on Wednesday next. But soft. What day is this?
Monday, my lady.
Monday. Well, Wednesday is too soon. Or Thursday let it be then. Or Thursday tell her she shall be married to this noble earl. What say you to Thursday?
My lady, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
Well, get you gone then. Or Thursday be it. Farewell, my lord, and good night.
A few minutes later. A little longer than a few minutes later.
Will thou be gone? It's not yet near day.
Look, love, night's candles are burnt out. I must be gone and live or stay and die.
Young light is not daylight. I know it. It's some meteor that the sun exhales. Therefore, stay yet. Thou needs not to be gone.
Let me be ta'en, let me be put to death. I am content. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is my soul? Let's talk. It is not yet day.
It is. My hands be gone away. They'll be gone. More light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
Madam, your lady mother has come into your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary. Look about.
The window, let day in and let life out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Art thou gone so? Oh, love, Lord, my husband, friend. I must hear from thee every day in the hour. For in a minute there are many days. Ere I again behold my Romeo.
I will omit no opportunity, love, to convey my greetings to thee.
Thinkst thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not, and these woes will serve as sweet discourses in our time to come.
Ho, daughter, are you up? Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death. Much of grief shows still some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
You feel the loss, but not the friend which you weep for. Well, girl, thou weepst so much for his death, but now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl. Mary, my child, early next Thursday morn, the young and noble County Paris shall happily make thee a joyful bride.
He shall not make me a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I must wed. I pray you, my lady, I will not marry yet.
How now? How now? Chop logic, what is this? Thank me, no thankings. No proud me, no prouds. Thursday next thou wilt go to St. Peter's Chariot with Paris, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither.
Good mother, I beseech you on my knees. Hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Thank thee, Disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to church o' Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me, for by my soul I'll never acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee good. Trust to it, bethink you, I'll not be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? Oh God, oh nurse, how shall this be prevented? Comfort me, counsel me, what sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
My lady Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished. And I think it is best you married with the county. Oh, madam, he's a lovely gentleman. This Romeo, a mere dishclout to him. I think you are happy in the second match, for it excels your first. Or if it did not, my lady, your first is dead.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
Aye, and from my soul too.
Well, thou hast comforted me a marvelous much. Go in, tell mother I'm gone to Laurence's cell to make a confession and to be absolved. Ancient damnation! A most wicked fiend! I'll to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have the power to die.
On Thursday, sir. The time is very short.
My mother Capulet will have it so, and I am nothing slow to slack her haste.
You say you do not know the lady's mind. Uneven is the course, I like it not.
Immoderately she weeps for Tybalt's death, and therefore have I little talked of love, to stop the inundation of her tears, too much minded by herself alone. Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That maybe must be love on Thursday next.
What must be shall be.
That's a certain text.
Come you to make confession to this father?
To answer that, I should confess to you.
Do not deny to him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So will ye. I am sure that you love me.
If I do so, it'll be of more price, being spoke behind your back than to your face. Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
My leisure serves me, pensive daughter, now. My lord, we must entreat the time alone.
God shield, I should disturb devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early will I rouse ye. Till then, adieu.
Shut the door and come weep with me. Past hope, past cure, past help.
Juliet, I already know thy grief.
Tell me not, pride that thou hears of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. Thus, with a knife, I help it presently. Be not so long to speak. I long to die. If what thou speak not of remedy.
Hold, daughter. I do spy a kind of hope. And if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy. Go home. Be merry. Give consent to marry Paris. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Be not hasty, and choose to deactivate thy profile. No pulse shall keep his native progress, but secedes. No content, no post shall testify thou livest. Thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then re-emerge as from a pleasant sleep. Now, when the bridegroom in the morning comes to rouse thee from thy bed, there art thou dead. Then thou shalt be borne to that ancient vault where all the Capulets lie. In the meantime, Romeo shall by my letters know our drift, and hither shall he come, and he and I will watch thy waking. And that very night, Romeo shall bear thee hence to Mantua.
Friar, I think it not.
Yet hold. Get you gone. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve. I'll send a friar to Mantua with my letters to thy lord.
Lord, give me strength. Farewell, dear father.
shall be, my lady. Oh, and then my husband. Oh, may God be with his soul.
I pray thee, leave me to myself tonight.
As you wish, my lady. Good night, and get thee to bed, and rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. God knows when we shall ever meet again. A faint, cold fear thrills through my veins. It almost freezes up the heat of life. Come, thought thing. What if this madness doesn't work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No. They shall forbid it. What if this is a trick? That the friar had subtly administered to have me dead? What if when I'm laying in the tomb, I wake before the time Romeo comes to redeem me? Oh, the terror of judgment! That they might mock me and scorn me. Oh, that they might curse my name as they did bloody Tybalt, now festering in his shroud. Oh, look! Methinks I see my cousin's ghost. Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee.
Next morning.
Oh, mistress. What, mistress? Juliet. Fast I warrant her. My lamb, my lady, my love, I say. Madam. Sweetheart. My bride. Oh, marry and amen. Oh. How sound is she asleep? I must needs wake her. Juliet. Madam. Madam. My lady. Juliet. Madam. My lady. Juliet, where are you? Madam? Alas! Help! My lady is dead! She's gone! Her account cannot be found! Oh, well a day! And ever I was born!
What noise is this?
Lamentable day, my lady.
What is the matter here?
Look, oh, every day her account cannot be found.
Hurry! My child, my early life. Revive, look up, or I will die with thee. Help, call help.
My lady, she's dead. She's deceased, she's dead. Alack the day!
Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Oh, lamentable day!
Her worthful time! Death hath taken her. Death that hath taken her has meant to make me wait. Ties up my tongue. I cannot speak.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, never to return. O son, O my son, the night before thy wedding day hath death lain with thy wife.
I so long to see this morning's face, and dost they give me such a sight as this?
Accursed, unhappy, wretched, hateful day.
Never was seen so black a day as this. The woeful day, woeful day.
Beguiled, divorced, wrong, spited, slain. O love, O life, but not life, but love and death.
Oh, child. Oh, child, my soul and not my child. Dead art thou, alack. My child is dead, and with my child my joys are buried.
Peace, oh, for shame. Heaven and yourself had part in this fair maid. Now heaven hath all. Dry up your tears, and as the custom is, in all her best array, bear her to church.
All the things we ordained festival turn from their office to black funeral.
Madam, go you, and nurse, go with her. And go, Sir Paris. Every one prepare to follow this fair course unto her grave.
Later.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams presage some joyful news is at hand. Ah me, how sweet is love itself possessed, when but love's shadows are so rich in joy. News from Verona. How doth my lady? Is my father well? How fares my Juliet? That I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she is well.
Her body sleeps in Capel's monument, and her immortal part with the angel lives. Pardon me for bringing this ill news, since you did leave me in office, sir.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars! Thou knowest my lodgings. Get me ink and paper and hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your looks are pale and white, and do report some misadventure.
Hush, thou art deceived. Leave me and do the thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter. Get thee gone. Hire those horses and I'll be with thee straight. Well, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see, for means, I do remember an apothecary, and hereabouts he dwells. Sharp misery hath worn him to the bones, and if a man did need poison now, who sail his present death in Mantua, they would hence to him. Well, ho, apothecary.
Oh, so loud.
Come hither, man. I see thou art poor. Hold. There is 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison.
Such mortal drugs I have. But Mantua's law is deaf to any he who utters them.
The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law to make thee rich. Then be not poor, break it. Take this.
My poverty. But not my will consents.
I pay thy poverty, not thy will.
Put this in anything you will, and use it well. And if you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold. Take it. Farewell, buy food and get thyself in flesh. Come, friend, and not poison, go with me. to Juliet's grave. There must I use thee.
Enjoy thy gift.
Unhappy fortune. By my brotherhood, the letter was not nice, but full of charge of dear import. And the neglecting it may do much danger. I will write again to Mantua.
Here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Oh, my love, my wife, death that have sucked the honey of thy breath hath no power yet upon thy beauty. Thou art not conquered. Beauty's ensign is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks. Ah, dear Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean, abhorred monster keeps thee here in the dark to be his paramour? No, for fear of that, I will still stay with thee. Put your last arms, take your last embrace and lips. Oh, you, whose breath sealed with a righteous kiss. The dateless ardent engrossing death. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus with a kiss, I die.
I do remember well where I should be. And here I am. Romeo. Where's my Romeo?
Baby. Baby.
What's here? I mean, a plague I see hath been his timeless end. Oh, Charles, thou art gone and left none else to help me follow after. Yeah, noise. Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger. This is thy sheath. There rest and let me die.
This is the place, there, where the torch doth burn. The ground is bloody, pitiful sight. And Juliet, newly dead, who here hath lain this 2 days buried? Go, tell the prince, run to the Capulets, raise up the Montagues.
Misadventure is so early that calls up our persons from its morning rest.
What should it be that they so shriek abroad?
The people in the street cry Romeo, some Juliet, and all run with open outcries toward your monument.
What fear is this that startles in our ears?
Sovereign, here lies the Romeo slain, and Juliet dead before, warm and new dead.
Oh heavens! Look how my daughter sleeps, oh me! This sight of death is as a bell.
Come, Montague, for thou art early up, to see thy son and heir more early down.
Alas, my liege, my wife's dead tonight. Grief of my son's ex, I have stopped her breath. What further conspires against mine age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
Although untaught, what manners is in this? To press before thy father to a grave?
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while, till we can clear these ambiguities. We know their spring, their head, their true descent. Then I will be a general of your woes. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do least, yet most suspected.
Then say at once what thou dost know in this.
I'll be brief. Romeo, their dead, was husband to that Juliet. And she, their dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them. Then gave I her a sleeping potion that so took effect on her the form of death. Meantime, I writ to Romeo that he should hither come tonight to take her from her borrowed grave, being the time potions for should cease. But when I came, be the time for awaking, true Romeo lay dead.
Still have known you as a holy man. Where's the county parish that raised the watch?
I came with flowers through my lady's grave, but came upon this woeful scene. And then I ran away to call the watch.
Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what the scourge is laid upon your hate. That heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, too, for winking at your discourse, have lost a brave kinsman, Mercutio. All are punished.
Oh, brother Montague, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I will give thee more. For I will raise her statue in pure gold, that while Verona by that name is known, There shall no figure at such rate be set as that of true and faithful Juliet.
As rich shall Romeo by his lady's lie. Poor sacrifices of her enmity.
Blooming peace this morning with a flame. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence, have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For there never was a story of more woe than this Juliet and Romeo.